So, I'm going to tell the story I told Grace the other day. My first encounter with Supernatural as a fandom.
Okay.
Cast our minds back a few years now, too long to be honest, to my first girlfriend, whose name I'm not going to name on the show.
Wow, that was a while back, yeah.
Yeah. So it was, we had a date. I went over to her house and she was dressed in sort of lovely outfit. Like, it was clear that this was going to be like, I was 15, incidentally, I should mention.
Okay.
So we were young kids at the time. I think she was planning this to be a proper romantic evening.
Oh, that's nice.
Where things might happen, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
And she had Supernatural on the TV. And my dense 15-year-old brain didn't quite clock that this was supposed to be a romantic evening. And we just watched 2 or 3 episodes of Supernatural, and I just sort of sat down and said, "Oh yeah, what's this?" And we just started talking about that. And she was sort of doing her best to kind of look all sensual and be like, "Yes, James, do that."
You literally sat there and watched the background noise.
Yeah, I did. Always wondered why her friends thought I was gay, and it's only in the last couple of years that it's really clicked with me that's why.
Yeah, she told them you were probably gay.
Yeah, she must have done.
I had the tits out. I was riding up my skirt, and it was just wanted to sit there and talk about the cute boys on Supernatural. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. That's my dumbass encounter with Supernatural.
That's fine. I'm sure we all have stories like that.
Oh, I hope so. That'll make me feel better.
I definitely do, but it's nothing to do with Supernatural.
Okay.
So
if it comes up in a different fandom, you'll have to tell that story.
That's fine, but unless we do a fandom on Spider's Nightclub, then I don't think it will.
If you've written fanfiction about Spider's Nightclub, write in to the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com and we will cover it.
Yes, please.
I may as well just jump in, to be honest. Because we should probably treat it like it's a new... Because it's the start of Season 3, isn't it?
Yes.
So...
Yeah.
We'll be...
I feel quite good. I think a break over the Christmas period has done me well.
I'm glad to hear it. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the Shipping Forecast. I'm James. Joining me is Nick.
Hi.
And Grace.
Hello.
And Grace, you told us at the end of last season you're coming back with a new personality. How is that working out for you?
Well, you know, all these new year, new me things don't always work out well. I'm still the bitter, cynical bastard you knew from last year.
Good. New Year's resolutions, they can always wait till Monday,
I'm just
going
to be a slightly different one than last year.
That's fair.
So,
Yep,
yeah, I think
that's right, ladies and germs. Same shit, different year. Welcome back.
Woo!
So
Make some noise.
And for those of you who are new here, the Shipping Forecast, we don't talk about boats. We talk about
Well,
fanfiction.
we do.
We sometimes do talk about boats, to be fair. We often just go off on tangents. But we're mostly here to talk about fanfiction and fan shipping. Once a month, we pick a topic, and we do our episodes in 2 parts. The first part, we look at some fanfiction on AO3, see if we can find something we like, sort of read the tags, just get a feel for the fandom. And episode 2, we come back with things we've read and talk about what we've read, talk about what we enjoyed.
It's basically just 3 British people shit-talking a load of stuff, so...
Yeah, 3 Brits talking shit. We generally have no idea what we're on about, usually.
Yeah, absolutely. We shouldn't be used as like a serious reference material.
No, though I suppose I like to think we're good at highlighting good fan fiction.
We certainly enjoy it.
Yeah.
You can use us as a solid recommendation. Well, if you have the same taste as us, anyway. I'd like to think we recommend good fics. My goal one day, I'd like to see a fic like, you know how on film posters they have like The Guardian said this film was all right. I'd like to see fanfics quote us saying, "This made me chuckle, the shipping forecast."
That would be quite fun.
We don't do ratings, but say 5 stars anyway, because we probably said 5 stars at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're a bit like the We Rate Dogs Twitter thing, where we always rate things like 11 out of 10 and things like that.
Well, yeah, but let's be fair. It always does sort of turn out to
They're
be
usually
11
pretty
out of 10,
solid.
really.
Exactly. Yeah. But talking of jumping in when we have no idea what we're talking about, so there's been a bit of a tradition with our episodes so far. So the start of Season 1, we talked about Doctor Who.
Yes.
And then the start of Season 2, we talked about Sherlock. And now that it's Season 3, we're going to complete the Trinity. The SuperWhoLock Trinity that was very popular on Tumblr during the 2010s.
Yes.
I'd argue still popular, probably waning now all the shows are finished. Well, sorry, Doctor Who hasn't finished, but
It may as well have done.
yeah, it has.
That's
It's
my
moved
take
on
on that.
from the David Tennant Handsome Space Prince days that I think were the peak of Tumblr popularity.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, yeah, like
Mhm.
Tennant is girl bait, basically.
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch is too expensive for the BBC now that he's doing the Marvel films and everything else. And Supernatural ended last year, possibly the year before.
Yes.
And it went the longest out of the 3 of them. There were 15 seasons in all.
It did, yes. I've been learning about this.
Yes. Nick has been generously volunteered as sacrifice for this episode and has spent Christmas binging Supernatural in the hopes that some of us have some knowledge about Supernatural. Because the reason we left this one to last, I don't think any of us had seen Supernatural beforehand. I'd seen 1 or 2 episodes. But Nick, how far did you get with Supernatural and what did you think? Tell you what, tell us about Supernatural as people who haven't watched it from the start.
Right, okay. Supernatural is an American TV show which, as you said, ran on for about 15 seasons. It starts off when they are very, very young. Sam and Dean Winchester, the two brothers, their mum perishes in, let's say, paranormal circumstances.
Okay.
Of course, their dad, who is an ex-Marine, he decides that he's going to find and destroy whatever killed their mum.
Okay.
And rather than having sort of a normal education where they grow up and they go to school and things like that, these two brothers are basically trained up by their dad to become these demon-slaying fucking badasses. Like, you know, they operate outside the rules of society. They know how to slay various kind of demons. They keep themselves afloat rather than working sort of like average Joe jobs. They use pool hustling and credit card scams. But of course, you know, they grow up. Sort of 20 years later, Sam decides he wants a bit of a normal life, so he goes off to college. And you know, sort of tries to get out that way, but of course, Dean turns up, who is the sort of hard-nosed, badass guy who drives around in a black muscle car with a boot full of guns. You know, he's his father's son. He still wants to find.
So
these
Dean
things.
is the manly man.
Yes, Dean is the
tough.
manly man. Sam is the sort of more sensitive one.
Okay.
And of course, he has turned up because his dad had gone to hunt something and he hasn't checked in a few days. So they have to go and find him because he may be in trouble.
They're sort of looking for their dad.
Yeah, that's it. This is basically how the episodes have ran on up to that point. I haven't seen the season finale yet, but to be honest, I think I'm going to end up doing it because I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would.
Excellent.
Perfect.
You know, like the plot of the episodes, they do get a bit formulaic. Basically, Sam and Dean get told to go on a job. They roll up in some fucking podunk town in the arse end of nowhere in the black muscle car. There's a demon. It's killing people. They've got to stop it killing people or slay it or send it to another realm or something like that. They do that in some way and it's resolved.
So I believe that's called the Monster of the Week format.
Ah, yes.
Similar to Buffy and the X-Files and that.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, basically that happens, and then they get into their black muscle car and they tool on down to the next job.
Okay. So, I've been also reading a bit on the wiki, because I figured we're not going to have time to watch all of Supernatural Like, I think it would take 3 weeks without sleep or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But skimming the wiki,
I kind of wanted sleep.
So Season 1 starts Monster of the Week. They're sort of dealing with vampires and ghosts and things like that.
Yeah.
Season 15, they kill God.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to see till the end, because I want to see how far it escalates.
Like, looking at the wiki, like, if you can think of a biblical creature, like, there's the 4 horsemen, there's the entire pantheon of angels and demons, Abel and Cain. Sam and Dean have fought all of them.
Yeah.
This is a fucking anime, isn't it?
Yeah. It seems to scale like a shonen anime. Like, and I'm kind of curious how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, so am I, which is why I kind of want to keep watching.
So the third important character, who you won't have encountered just yet, is a fella named Castiel, who is also called Cass.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Castiel. He is an angel. And from what I've seen, he is also important to know about. From what I can tell, he's sort of the stereotypical kind of naive about human culture style character. I could be completely wrong about this, but that's just the impression I've got from some of the clips online.
He's gonna get shipped with Dean, isn't he?
He is a popular ship. And one thing I do know about Supernatural is it sort of ends confirming Castiel likes Dean.
Ah.
And then he gets sent to somewhere the fandom have been calling Turbo Hell.
Oh.
I have no context for this, but there is a clip on YouTube of Castiel confessing his feelings, and Dean just looks bewildered at the scene. He's just sort of like,
Oh no.
It's sort of I want to say it's the no homo face. I don't know if that's an unkind way of saying it, but Castiel's like blushing out his feelings. And Dean's just sort of looking confused about the whole situation.
That kind of fits. Like, Dean is very much the live fast, die young, shag anything that moves kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. Except Castiel, apparently.
Except Castiel, yeah.
Just a damn shame.
So the angel likes bad boys, does he?
Apparently so.
Oh,
where have we seen this before?
What a trope.
Oh god, yeah. You know what? I do kind of feel like Good Omens is the spiritual fourth corner of the SuperWhoLock Trinity.
Yeah.
Possibly because
yeah.
it's got a sort of a combination of the themes of Supernatural, but also David Tennant.
Yeah.
And Benedict
Cumberbatch,
Cumberbatch, actually.
I do feel like it's the same people who like the SuperWhoLock do Good Omens, yeah.
They've all got sort of like very clever, very charismatic protagonists using iconic forms of transport to get about to deal with, as you said, the monster of the week.
Sherlock doesn't have an iconic mode of transport.
Black cab.
No.
Yeah.
Horse
yeah,
and carriage.
It fits.
That feels like a push.
Yeah, but still.
I feel like you're really stretching that just so you can talk about cars.
Well, yeah, because here's the thing. The muscle car in Supernatural is a big thing. In fact, I'd go as far as to call Supernatural Starsky and Hutch for edgy teens.
Yeah, no, I completely get... Because Starsky and Hutch
is
is also a Monster of the Week show. Though the monsters are criminals.
Yeah, exactly. It is basically just two fucking buddy cops driving around in an old muscle car, bringing the pain to all sorts of undesirables. If that isn't Starsky and Hutch, then I don't know what is.
Okay, well, we'll try and see if that sort of pans out in the Supernatural fandom.
I know, I'm hoping for a crossover. I'm hoping so much for a fucking crossover.
Yeah. So, in fact, that leads me on to what is probably going to be our next topic. Anything we want to see out of this?
I want to see someone do a fan fiction where they met Scooby-Doo.
So, funny you mentioned that.
Well,
you don't need to, because that's a real episode.
I know. Because I like Scooby-Doo more than Supernatural.
Okay, that's perfectly fair. Okay, yeah, I'd quite like to see them build on the Scooby-Doo episode. And the implications, because it sort of implies Scooby-Doo as its own existing universe.
It is.
In the Supernatural fandom, in the Supernatural universe, which also means Johnny Bravo is real.
I think it's the other way around, James. I think it implies that Supernatural is in a branch off the Scooby-Doo universe.
Which in turn ties it to the Hanna-Barbera universe.
Yes, and they've had John Cena on Scooby-Doo
and
as well.
And it means John Cena's real.
Yeah.
But more
Thank God.
importantly,
Which means that we're real too.
I guess. But thinking about it, this could mean, and I'm going to throw this as a bone to Nick here. This means that there could be a tie-in between Supernatural and Wacky Races.
Yes.
Where they take part in... They take that fucking... I've already forgotten what you said about the car, and don't remind me, I don't care.
Oh yeah, when
Them
Shaggy was the
versus
reluctant
Dick
werewolf.
Dastardly.
Yeah, they went up against him when Shaggy was a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one, actually.
It's kind of the problem I have with that, because, of course, Sam and Dean, you know, our Sambo and our Dino, who I'm going to refer to as that
Okay.
from this point.
Sambo and Dino.
They fight actual demons. Scooby-Doo, it's usually an old man in a mask who wants to claim some insurance money or something like that.
Yeah.
It is.
They fight arguably the true monsters of the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
The gentry.
Yeah. Whereas the Supernatural boys, they just fight demons. Whereas Scooby-Doo, they fight the establishment.
Well, yeah, group of teenagers with a huge dog bumming around in a van. I can kind of see that. So yeah.
Talking of boys and vans, the crossover I'm looking forward to, that I assume we're gonna find, there is another pair of brothers who fight demons, who I'm kind of hoping we'll see crossover, and that is the Devil May Cry fandom.
I see.
I reckon you'll see that.
Probably. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we go that way.
Yes.
But I guess we'll find out. So, before we begin, I'd like to take another stroll down memory lane and take you back to the days of May 15th, 2010. Grace, where were you May 15th, 2010?
Probably drunk at a park.
Yeah, probably. Nick and I were probably at Spider's nightclub, funnily enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been that kind of time, I think.
Yeah. I would have been revising for exams at uni, possibly. But an anonymous author on the Supernatural kink community posted a writing prompt.
Okay.
Prompt goes like this. Request Jensen Jared, which is the actor's real names. This is a real person fic.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
They're requesting. AU doggy style, bottom Jensen. AU, the world is just like ours, except in their world there are two types of men. One is the alpha, the other is the bitch male. Alpha males are like any ordinary guy, with the exception of their cocks. They work just like dog cocks. The knot, tons of cum, etc. The bitch male is just an ordinary guy without the special cock. I'd like to see alpha male Jared and bitch male Jensen. Jensen is the snotty prude, think lady from Lady and the Tramp. He may be a bitch male, but he's not just going to let anybody take a go at his sweet little ass until he meets Jared. Then prudy little Jensen turns cock slut for Jared.
Wow.
Bonus points for being J2, being OTB. I don't know what J2 means.
Jensen and Jared.
Jensen was a virgin before Jared. Oh, of course, yeah. Being 1-2 pairing, Jensen was a virgin before Jared, and now they meet each other. No, they met each other, it's for life. Completely up to you if anything happens. Completely up to you if mating happens anywhere, like in the middle of the sidewalk, in a park, etc., or a more private level. And a lot of people were excited for this. Replies say seconded, thirded. I feel so filthy, but I want to read this.
Just hang on a second.
Yeah?
Is this Genesis for ABO?
This is the original alpha... Well, at this time it was alpha beta fic at the time. Omega hadn't even begun yet. In response to that request, someone wrote, I ain't no lady, but you'd be the tramp. This is by To Dirtiest Sock. It was written on July 24th, 2010. And this is the first alpha beta omega fic.
That's incredible. So
this is a piece of fandom history. It is a 11,000 words long.
Yeah, and not finished yet by the looks of things.
We're also not going to read it because there's a couple of tags in here that sort of go against the rules of things we normally cover.
Yeah,
but
I saw that, yeah.
I think it's worth mentioning because it is truly a piece of history. And if you go to the comments section, there's a lot of people saying, like, oh, I can't believe we're here. The origin, All that kind of thing. Like, someone whose username is Grandma said, "So this is the legendary fic that started the ABO verse. Oh my god, thank you for granting us the wonderful smutty AUs."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I'm staggered. I can't believe I found this.
Yeah. This is history. Of course, I've done a bit of reading. There are other fics that predate this that have sort of similar concepts.
Yeah.
But this is the first one to sort of tie it all together to create what we now know of today as the alpha, beta, omega dynamics.
It's also kind of backwards because you would expect Jensen, who is Dean Winchester, to be the alpha.
Oh, I see.
He's
I
the
hadn't thought of
one.
that.
No, like Sam's the sort of college boy who just wants a normal life. Dean actively fucking enjoys what he does, slaying demons and driving around in a black muscle car and hustling pool and doing credit card scams and stuff. It would be the opposite way
Okay,
around.
so it's been flipped. The one you think of as the buff manly man is the bitch in the two of them. Okay. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, Jared Padalecki plays Sam, Jensen Ackles plays Dean. I'll tell you what, since it's sort of New Year, New Me and stuff like that, this is the very first fandom that I have actually done research for.
Yeah, I am very grateful that you have.
I'm fucking going all in on this. You know, like I worked hard for this, sitting through 15 episodes of Supernatural.
And I am glad. Okay, so shall we just jump in, read some facts?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Oh my god! Oh, right.
What you got?
I think I've struck gold with the first swing of my pick.
Supernatural.
Yeah, let me read this. This is Cedilla Asterix Supernatural Asterix Cedilla. I think that's how you pronounce it.
What is a cedilla, for those of us who don't know, including myself?
It's a wiggly line.
Okay, it's the wiggly line key.
Yes, it's the wiggly line
on a
key.
British keyboard, it's the one...
It's the one above the hash.
It is. Thank you.
Yeah, above the big shift button on the right. But anyway.
It's called a QWERTY keyboard.
No, US keyboards are different. So a US keyboard is still QWERTY, but the symbols are in the wrong places.
Yeah, fuck American keyboards.
Yep.
But anyway, this is called Supernatural by Laulan. The summary is Dean and Sam work a case over-the-top parody style. Doesn't sound too cracky at the minute. However, I'll just read you the notes. Man, oh man, this is just so much crack. So much crack. It was originally supposed to be Supernatural, written in the style of Twilight, which is to say, with excessive reference to physical appearances, complete with overblown similes, B with no swearing, and C with bad grammar. It quickly degenerated from there. It's complete ridiculousness. It definitely did not end up in the style of Twilight, but it did end up being something.
So I see, just skimming through, like the first thing that comes up, the first thing that draws my eye, is the word feelings in bold and all caps.
I've just seen that, yep.
Yeah, like the second, I want to say paragraph, but it's just a line. It goes, Dean, he screeched at the motel room, voice as golden as butter. Let's talk. We never talk about our feelings.
I mean, I just love the first paragraph. I know that I'm going to enjoy this a lot. Yeah. Sam Winchester walked his beautiful ass self out of the motel room. He was as graceful as a giant panther, but he carried an emotional burden heavier than the biggest rock on earth on his shoulders. It wasn't easy. Just by looking at him, you could tell he was in a lot of pain. Pain that was eating him up inside. Glistening tear tracks marked his handsome face. The memories of a love long lost were clear in his sad mouth.
They aimed for Twilight, but they just got Evanescence album.
Yes.
Similar,
absolutely.
They're pretty close, to be honest.
I am fucking here for this. Yep. This looks
There is a vengeful drag queen later on.
He floated away on bow legs as strong as trees.
There's a line later on. Don't worry, Dean. No one can out-emo me.
Oh my goodness.
There's an emo off later on.
Oh my god.
This is beautiful.
Sam pouted and Cherub sang at the amazingness of his face. Fine, let's go be manly in the car.
Perfect.
It's only 1,000 words, but it looks like a good time.
It does, yeah.
Oh my god. We can tell we're back. The first thing we found is like pure crack,
I
which
love
I'm okay with.
So there's one I'm just going to draw to your attention, Nick.
Okay.
It's called Dean Doesn't Listen to Eurythmics by Annie D. Brackets Scaramouche.
Dean doesn't listen to Eurythmics.
Apparently not.
No,
it is
he
Castiel Dean Winchester. Additional tags are First Time, Plot What Plot, Wet Dream, Frottage, Dry Humping, Sharing a Bed, and Consent Issues.
Ooh, consent issues.
So I realise it's a Castiel Dean fic, but I'm hoping with that title, The Wet Dream is Dean having a dream about Annie Lennox showing up and sort of doing her thing.
No, apparently it's
putting on
Castiel
some
having a
banging
wet
synth.
dream.
And he's just like, no, this is hot, but I don't like synth. I don't like any Eurythmics.
That would fit, to be fair. He only listens to, like, are you familiar with the term dad rock?
I am. It's what you listen to, Nick.
It is what I listen to, yes. I listen to dad rock, and I am proud.
Mm-hmm.
Dad rock and yacht rock.
Yacht rock?
Yeah, yacht rock is like that sort of, the sort of soft
Isn't that
80s
just
rock,
Duran Duran?
No, it's like the Eagles and stuff like that.
See,
who did fucking Ventura Highway?
I'm assuming yacht rock is it's any rock that was filmed where the music video is on a yacht, which is why I keep thinking Duran Duran.
Yes,
because all of their music videos seem to be on a yacht, if I remember rightly.
Isn't it just Rio that's on the yacht?
Oh,
yeah.
I just kind of assumed it was all of them.
Rio's the one that's the most famous, I think.
I've got one here, Grace. It's called Revealed. One of the tags is Grace Sex.
Pardon?
Yeah.
What?
Grace Sex.
I'm sure they've spelled it wrong.
I'm not sure I want to read about that.
Oh no, we do. Hang on. I want to look at the tags anyway.
What does Grace Sex mean?
So Revealed. So the additional. It's a Castiel Dean Winchester. Tags: Wing Kink, Submissive Dean, Angel Mating, Soul Bond, Grace Sex, Wing Fic, Bottom Dean.
Wing Fic?
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell! There's like 6,000 in that tag.
Rimming, knotting, Oil Gland Kink, Scent Marking, Voyeurism, because angels are always watching over you.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Alpha Castiel, First Time, Prompt Fic, Not Beta Red, Community, Spin Kink Meme.
Not beta red. No beta, we die like real men.
When a ritual backfires and Dean ends up with wings, they reveal things he'd much rather kept hidden.
Ah.
I think it's just sex that's very graceful.
No, isn't
Yeah, because if I click the tag, it goes to Angelic Grace Sex. There are 200 works in that. Sorry, Grace. It's not about you.
It's awful having your actual name, written in the thesaurus.
Oh, I bet.
And dictionary.
Yeah.
That also led me to a fic. It's also got Grace Sex on here.
Don't.
It's called I Meant It in a Gay Way, Dean.
Oh, excellent.
No, so this... Oh, no, this is good. This is about the ending. Summary. Dean is convinced that Cass's dying confession wasn't a confession at all. How could it be? Clearly, his best friend had meant it in a general, heavenly sense of the world. Heavenly sense of the word. In a way angels must. At least that's what he tells himself, until someone takes an interest in Castiel, and the angel sure seems to be entertaining that shit. So I feel like, from what I remember, the ending is Supernatural. Maybe Dean seems to think it's ambiguous. When he says, I love you, it could have been in like a friendly way.
Oh, okay.
So the fact this is called I Meant It in a Gay Way, Dean.
Yeah, Castiel had intentions.
Full homo,
Castiel
Dean.
had intentions.
Yeah. I think it's 6 chapters of him coming back and saying, nope, Definitely gay for you, bro. It's all sorry. This is by Phoenix_Waves as well. It's got Angelic Grace Sex, also Gay Panic, and more importantly, Dean Winchester cries during sex as a tag.
Poor man.
Let me just check that. 53 works in Dean Winchester cries during sex.
I mean, fan fiction kind of has like traditions of making hard boys soft.
Yeah, but it's so specific, and even then there's 50.
And if you did watch it, he is the sort of person who
Cries
you
during
would
sex.
imagine didn't cry during sex. You know.
I don't know.
Like
maybe I don't really think about it, to be honest. I don't look at people every day and wonder, do they cry during sex?
We do at work, but usually we're just passing time.
I'm thinking maybe I should do that more often. Like when I meet people, I'm just going to look at them and be like, are they a crier?
No, it's not nice. People at work do it. It's just kind of...
Okay.
We're just being
Well, people
bullies,
at work
really.
cry during sex.
No,
Oh,
we
probably.
just judge people for anything and everything because we're bored and we're heartless.
Yeah, fair enough.
Welcome to the construction and manufacturing industry.
Anything, Grace?
I found a tropes list.
Okay.
Hang on. I can't actually find the thing. Let's see.
Oof.
Hopefully that's done it.
Yeah, it does.
So it's cheesy tropes, and basically it's a compilation of all the basic tropes you get on AO3. And it's all about Castile and Dean, sorry.
So they tried to just get every trope at once into one
Yeah, like
fic.
you read the...
Well,
I think it's a collection, so there's multiple versions.
I see.
But yeah, you've got Friends to Lovers, you've got Rock Stars, you've got Elevators.
Vampire AU.
Yeah, Sex Pollen, College University.
Office Romance
Christmas
AU.
Parties, Dream Sex.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Hopefully someone sat on the scanner. Peasant and King.
Spin the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, they've got everything. I think they've got Coffee Shop AU.
Yeah, idol/fan.
Arranged marriage. It's all on here, mate. And like, oh my god.
Wow.
And it's called Cheesy Tropey Drabbly Bits by Wanna Live in
This is
Dean's
perfect.
Dimples.
What?
Wow. Is there much room to build a house in his dimples?
Right, hang on a
I
sec.
don't know.
Let's do a Google. Dean Winchester.
I mean,
Put dimples just in case.
Yeah.
Dean Winchester dimples. There we go. No, hang on, that isn't him. Here we go. That's probably as good a picture as any. Oh, it's a GIF. Oh, that freaked me the fuck out. Jesus Christ. So, of course, it doesn't move on the Google image search, but then I clicked on it, and then he started to smile, and it was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, it's supernatural almost,
Yeah,
isn't it?
what sort of fucking Harry Potter universe am I living in now? Right, hang on. Let me just post that to the Discord if I can work out how to do it. It has been a while. It's been like a month. Here we go. There we go. I don't know if the GIF's going to work. It probably won't, but...
He's not smiling, but he does look quite frightening.
Yeah.
Yes.
He looks tired.
He looks that awkward bit between tired but wide-eyed, and it's very unnerving.
Yeah, I think this is kind of part of his character. Like, he's this guy who's always on the run, always moving from place to place. Probably only gets like 4 hours sleep each time.
Oh.
That's no way to be fighting demons. Get yourself a full 8 hours.
Definitely.
Of course. He might be a lot nicer to Sam if that happens, but there we go.
Right, I'm going to narrow this down by adding the word crack.
Yeah, that's basically what I've done.
Well, actually, no, I'm going to add crack treated seriously.
Oh.
The true meaning of life is the booty, a supernatural crack fic.
Not wrong.
I will say, you know when Sam and Dean are shipped together?
Yeah.
The name of the ship is literally Wincest.
Oh, that's a good play on words because they're the Winchester brothers.
Yes, exactly.
But also
so there we go.
incest.
The true meaning of life is the booty, a supernatural crack by not a drug dealer. 1, 2, 3.
You may not be a drug dealer, but you are certainly serving up some top crack.
Absolutely. It's kind of written in. Oh wow! Okay.
Holy Samicchio, yelled Dinarino from his bed. His loins thirsted for Sammy's young butthole.
Howdy, hey-o, Dinarino. How are you? Is fucking Sam played by Ned Flanders in
He is. He could feel his booty start to tremble when he saw the face on Dean's face. The face was the hottest face ever, so face.
Oh my god.
Suddenly an earthquake twerked the bunker, and Deanie's Hatter's dick landed in Samucho's butt. Oh my G, this is Orko Taco Dane.
Oh no.
Ayo, right bro.
Right, yo, little bro.
We should frickle frackle. Sorry. We should frickle frackle, whispered Sam sensually.
I'm going to whisper that sensually the next time.
Until they were struck with the magical wand of gay.
Oh, that's great. They sat there dick and butt until they were struck with the wand of gay.
Sammy Witch, my shamalama ding dong is ready for your manhole. I might explode if I don't. The fuck you in the booty right now. 111112 question mark. Dean deadpanned. They were all like, yeah.
Sorry, we need to deadpan this. Sammy Witch, my shammy-lammy ding-dong is ready for your manhole. I might explode if I don't the fuck you in the booty right now.
All three of them 15 feet long wee-woos in each other and had the sex until they all passed out.
Wow.
15 feet long?
That's too much dick.
I think many would disagree.
I may not be. No, 15 feet is too much.
In a 66,642,069 mile radius with the gayness.
Oh no.
Are you in that radius?
Yeah. Well,
that's just
the planet
world.
is in that radius. People on Mars are probably in that radius.
Oh, right.
That's huge.
Well, I'm afraid you've succumbed, didn't you?
No, we're all dead.
Why?
Dead from the gayness.
We're dead from the gay.
Oh, it killed you.
Yeah, we died from too much gay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't realise this was a tragedy.
Yeah, it is.
The notes explain all. On a scale of upset
there's
online
law.
11-year-old to meninist, how annoying was this? Also, I wrote this while not knowing that my English teacher was behind me, mortified to this day.
Imagine.
She's probably your first subscriber.
Yeah, I see that you show real promise, even though you're cocking about writing smut in my class.
English teachers are quite chill, to be honest.
Honestly.
To be honest, to do English to the point you're doing it as a teacher, you have to read some weird shit like Led and the Swan and stuff
Not
like
only
that.
I have no data to back this up. I'm willing to bet the majority of English teachers have written, if not published, fan fiction.
Oh yeah.
They're almost certainly very well aware of Archive of Our Own.
Oh yes.
I reckon most of the modern ones are, definitely.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine. Some of our English teachers were definitely not on Archive of Our Own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think if you're over 40, you're probably not.
Okay. So I have a fic here. It is a moderate fic. So not our usual spicy explicit. Sorry, mature.
Moderates.
Oh my... Okay, like the Straight Beacon, this has... One of the pairs is a woman called Claire Novak with Dean Winchester.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's called Weird Tags.
Oh.
It's a shame because it's called Dean's top 13 daddy issue tracks. Tracks is spelt with 2 X's.
That means it's sick.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah,
by Gay
it's-
Love Can.
Well, sick, bruv.
And yeah, light the straight beacon.
Mentions of underage. Well, it's mentioned.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
John Winchester's A+ parenting. Yeah, I can believe that.
You know what? One day I would like to find just any form of media where they have a good parent. Like where the main character has a dad or a mum, and both of them are fairly normal and well adjusted and raised them fairly well. Because that never happens. They've always got terrible dads if their dad's in the picture.
Yeah, but this is the problem. If they have normal, well-adjusted parents, then they grow up to be normal, well-adjusted people and get a normal, well-adjusted job.
Well, yeah.
And then cry during sex.
And cry during sex. Obviously.
And then cry during sex because they could have been this fucking badass demon slayer with daddy issues.
But what if
living
they
on the
didn't
fringe
have
of
daddy
society?
issues? What if their dad's just quite nice?
Actually, yeah, saying that, in nearly every sort of form of media, the parents are either cunts or absent.
Yeah.
Whether they're dead or whether they're left or whether they're... Yeah.
Exactly.
But, yeah,
Minus the Incredibles.
Yeah, I've just thought about that, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell.
Grace, I love The Incredibles, don't get me wrong.
Mm.
I don't think either of them are very good parents. Like, they leave the kids behind quite often. Mr. Incredible, I'm pretty sure, cheated on his wife.
No.
Really?
In the first one.
No, he didn't cheat.
Doesn't he shag Mirage?
He doesn't shag her.
Oh, okay.
What kind of
I always thought
what
it's
sort of
kind of-
dreams have you been having?
It's been a...
Why are you dreaming of Mr.
It's
Incredible
been a while since
shagging
I've seen it.
people?
I got the impression that he cheated on her.
No.
I
He
thought
had
it was
dinner
at
with
least like
her.
foreshadowed.
No, he had dinner with her and stuff.
Okay.
But, like...
Fair enough. They drag their kids into battles quite often.
No, they didn't want them into battle. They
But then
followed them
they
in.
ended up being there.
Yeah, because they're useful.
They keep the kids out of the loop during serious situations. They move them around all the time. Like, I do love The Incredibles, don't get me wrong. I just don't think they're very good parents.
They were being moved around all the time because their identities kept being blown.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So they're actually trying to protect them.
Maybe if Mr. Incredible hadn't kept blowing their cover.
So, alright, listen. Alright, there's good parents, and then there's whether you
Okay.
do well or not.
Yeah, alright. I'll give you that. I'll change my opinion there. The Incredibles, they did their best, but
Yes.
ultimately I don't think they're good parents.
I think you need to rewatch the both.
I probably should rewatch the first one. It's
Because
been a long
I think
time.
there's an army of Incredibles fans who are about to rip you limb from limb.
I'm sorry.
You
to
won't
any
make it out this
Incredibles
house.
Fans.
I'm an Incredible.
You're in the same room now, aren't you?
We are in the same room right
His
now.
testicles are like a leg's length away.
Leave my nuts alone, Grace.
Take back what you said about Mr. and Mrs. Incredible.
They're lovely people.
The Pars are fantastic.
They're
parents.
lovely people. Helen Parr is dummy thick.
Oh my god.
But I don't think she's a very good parent.
They have always made sure they were being babysat.
Fine. I'm just gonna agree and move on just because, like,
Just because you're wrong, yeah, we know.
I
Okay,
don't want to be
next.
kicked around. Okay.
Just because we're not resolving this now, it will be resolved with
So-
a fight in your garden later.
So, Grace, what is this you've sent over?
Oh, I always find it funny when I find a tentacle one.
Hey, it's tentacle time.
It is tentacle time, and even better, it's got egg preg in it.
Sam, did you lay this egg?
Oh. Tentacles,
Straight.
tentacle monsters, consensual tentacle. So-
Ooh.
Hey,
Hey,
consentacles.
sorry, not sorry. Hey.
Nice. Hello, friend Dean, is how it starts. And this is by SPN Kink Sock.
I can't say I've read it through just yet, being distracted with everything that's going on. But
Oh god.
Yeah, so
Just because of the last one we read, the fact the tentacle monster in this is called Ned. I'm hoping Ned speaks in like a Flanders style.
it's hardly ho, Reno.
I don't think it does.
I don't know. It ends in me too, buddy. Me too.
Time
so
to
I'm
put
not-
my tentacleinos.
Thank you, friend Dean. I found our congress quite satisfactory this time. Me too, buddy, me too. I don't quite know what the fuck's going on.
Me too, buddy.
Hey man, we'd better get right into this. I don't have a lot of time this year. God's sister is on a rampage. Very well, friend Dean, Ned said. Let us begin. And a tentacle slips up Dean's bare leg. And then it kicks off.
And then they pound.
Indeed.
And then they pound.
Mm-hmm.
This mustachioed, glasses-wearing alien.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
And the congress was indeed quite satisfactory. End.
Wow.
Don't want to
Amazing.
spoil it for anyone, so I kept it brief.
That's fair. So this is one of 22 fics I found in this crossover. It's called Kink Education. It is a crossover between Supernatural and BTS.
Of course.
There are 22 other Supernatural BTS crossovers.
I'd just like to make an observation.
Is it the fact that this has ABDL as a tag?
No.
Okay.
It's the
Oh,
fact that
sorry.
it was written by somebody
Yeah.
called Choke Me Daddy Jesus.
Sorry. This is Kink Education by Choke Me Daddy Jesus.
Bloody hell.
It has Daddy Kink, Praise Kink, Blood Kink, Lactation Kink, Consensual Kink, Voice Kink, Food Kink, BDSM, BDSM Scene, Bad BDSM Etiquette, Light BDSM, ABDL, Bondage, Dom Sub Play, Kinky, Sex Toys, Consent, Safe Words, etc.
I'm sorry.
Grace, what's ABDL?
Yes.
I don't know what ABDL is.
Okay, let me just go, because I know what it is, I just need to make sure I get the
Why
acronym.
do you
Oh,
keep asking
adult
me
baby diaper
then?
lovers.
If you-
Because I'd like you to explain that ABDL stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lovers.
Oh my god.
It's about adults
I-
wearing diapers.
I knew I'd seen this before.
Yeah.
Nick, do you think this is canon compliant?
Yeah. Nick, as a Supernatural fan,
Do you see this?
Supernatural fan, I wouldn't go that far.
let's go to the
If-
ABDL.
If they were, who do you think would be wearing the nappy?
Dean.
I'd say it was Sam, but of course the internet's going to think it's Dean because aforementioned hard boy into soft
Could
boy.
be either of them. Though, incidentally, this isn't actually a fic.
What is it?
It's just a glossary
It's a glossary.
Ah,
of all of the kink types.
Oh.
BTS are
but
not
we
involved.
used as a reference.
Yeah,
What, and it's put like popular tags in there so anyone can just sort of access
I
it.
suppose it has.
Ah.
Maybe this author specifically thinks that Supernatural and BTS fandoms aren't quite up to speed with good kink etiquette.
Ah,
That's the impression I get.
I found a fic that has not only a lot of crack and fluff, music as a weapon, lots of flirting,
Okay.
but also beekeeper
What?
and recreational drug use, and but then you get to the part about the meth lab, and I think I mean meth. There's tags and enemies to lovers all in one fic. Oh, and I think
Yeah.
there's a stripper in here as well.
Send that over.
But why is beekeeping?
that
I
sounds
don't
like it has
understand.
everything.
So, if beekeeping is a kink, that is the most dangerous kink I can think of.
Unless it's just wearing the suits.
Oh yeah, if you're wearing the suits, that's pretty good.
I mean, that's the safest sex you're gonna have, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
The safest sex you're going to have is no sex at all, then.
No, it's just
just
sex
heavy
wearing
petting.
a bee suit.
It's just going, there, my little bumblebee, and then someone else is just wriggling there going, zzz.
Yeah, just there
Sorry,
going,
do you think the kink is people dress? One of them is dressed in a bee suit, and the other is a beekeeper.
I've seen some old people dress up as that for Halloween.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a bit quick thing to Google sexy bee costume because
No, there will
Fucking
be.
Barry
You-
from
no,
Bee
you want to
Movie.
put
Oh, yeah.
beekeeper costume,
yeah, that's okay.
because I
Do
think
you
that's
like
going to be
jazz?
the challenging one.
Sexy beekeeper. I do like jazz. Yes. Oh my god. There's a sexy beekeeper costume. It's real.
Really?
It's real.
Is it really impractical as well? Because
She's going to get stung round the
She's
thighs.
it's just a beekeeper costume, but the bottom half is hot pants and thigh highs.
that's not practical.
I'm posting it here. I'm gonna try and involve this in the show art.
It's okay, she won't get stung because she's a queen.
I don't think that's how that works.
It isn't.
That's
They're gonna be like, slay queen.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
When the time
That's-
comes, can we do a spin-off show where we just review really stupid women's costumes for sale?
oh,
Halloween
like
ones.
Yeah,
yeah,
or
we
like
could
the
do like
the pointlessly slutty versions of things.
yes, we
Yes.
could do like a slutty Halloween special.
Okay, we're doing the slutty Halloween special this year,
Yeah,
and we'll we'll dress up for it.
Oh no.
even though you won't see us because this is
Yeah.
of course a podcast.
You know what? If you want us to dress up as something slutty, specifically, write in to the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com. I'm gonna dress up as a slutty milkman,
Amazing.
unless told otherwise. So
What about you? What about you, Nick? What are you, V? Top of your
I
head.
quite fancy slutty Judge, to be fair.
A slutty
Yes.
judge.
I
Oh.
object.
Bang.
Hang on a sec. Sexy Judge.
I sentence you to a pounding.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pound you
Oh,
like I
wait.
pound this gavel.
Oh no.
Actually, they exist. They fucking
Oh,
exist.
perfect.
Um,
Post that in the chat.
Yep, I'm copying this image and I'm sending this over. There we go.
Oh, Lord.
Perfect.
I like the
Yeah,
wig.
I mean, to be honest, like a lot of them, they're just wearing the mortarboards, which is like sexy graduation, which
Yeah,
wasn't really what I'm
that's-
going for. But I found one with the wig, and I was so chuffed.
Also, you don't really see judges that often from the waist down.
Yeah, they could be wearing
Yeah.
anything under that.
Maybe judges do wear stockings with the
Wait,
garter
hang on,
and
hang
heels.
on a second. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, I've just. I'll try and get off this in a second.
I was going to say,
but-
make this the last one so we can get back on Supernatural.
Yeah, no, but if I just copy this,
Okay.
is it? Is it just? It is. It's fucking sexy Ronald McDonald.
That's sexy Ronald McDonald, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is. But legally distinct Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, exactly. Sexy.
Like, the
Donald
costume's probably
McDonald.
called Sexy Fast Food Clown.
Yeah, it'll be sexy hamburger clown,
Mhm.
which is even
Yes.
better.
Oh no.
Perfect. So, Grace,
Oh
tell us
my
about
God.
Listen to the Music.
Yeah, we better get back on
I
track.
can't
can't we?
remember.
It's the one with all the drugs.
I don't know.
Also,
I
music
just
as a weapon.
I just saw the tags and read them out. I was like, what?
Oh, okay.
So,
What's
it's
going
the
on?
one with Beekeeper Castiel. Yeah. That's how we got here.
It's nice that we can bring that all back. So,
Alas, I only take orders via carrier pigeon. Internet was never a requirement. I assume is that their drug dealer?
I
Must be.
I don't know. Are they using pigeons for the Breaking Bad sort of situation they got going?
imagine trying to attach a key of coke to a fucking pigeon.
No, you put the coke in the pigeon's stomach and then you send it to whoever you're trading with.
I
They
know, but
keep the
that-
pigeon for a few days. The pigeon shits out the bag of cocaine,
Ah,
and if you're really lucky, the bag hasn't split in the pigeon's stomach, because that pigeon might just be like off his rocks.
you're not gonna get a lot of gram in a
Can you
pigeon.
imagine
Just-
fucking doing
I
that?
don't know. Pigeons can get pretty chunky.
They do,
Like-
but it's not. You'd have to give them lots of rice to get their stomach to inflate first. Sorry, carry on. Or I'm telling
Can you
people how-
imagine paying X amount of pound for some cocaine, then just getting out the other end, and all you've got is like an empty bag and a pigeon that can see through the end of the universe? Well, at least somebody's having a good time, I suppose.
On the other hand, if that's happened, that pigeon's gonna get to your house faster than any other delivery man ever could.
So, Amazon, if you're listening to this and you want to speed up your deliveries,
Carry pigeons on cocaine.
Coax
The
up
only
pigeon.
problem is,
like,
But
let your
by the
drivers
time-
have a break. Just coax up pigeons. It's the
It's the
future, my
only-
dudes.
the only problem is, by the time they get to your house, they'll either have to crash land or they'll be travelling so fast that it'll take them 4 miles to stop and turn round. just like, oh, my delivery's here. No, it isn't.
And you'd need to replace a window pane, like,
Yeah.
or a wall every time.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
Where the fuck does this podcast take us?
Ooh, that's okay. This is one I did not expect. It's called Under My Wing by Fiverr. It's a crossover between Supernatural and Les Miserables.
Real? Oh my god.
Yeah. The relationship is, I'm probably going to butcher this, Enjolras and Grantaire, and I don't know who they are. Because they're not Valjean or Javert, so my knowledge of Les Mis is just gone.
I think Enjolras is what the fuck is his name? Who played Eddie Redmayne played him.
That makes sense because Grantaire is another handsome man.
Yeah, I think Enjolras is Marius's mate, the one who's all like, "Yeah, let's smash the system, let's do all this." And
there are no super. Okay, it's an AU where they team up and become supernatural hunters, a la Supernatural, but it's set. It's set in revolutionary France, and they hunt monsters.
God, they've got so much on their plate, haven't they?
Honestly, that sounds rad. Like revolutionary France is a great setting. 2 monster hunters, but they're having to use like Musketeer era technology. That's great.
I've
just realised I'm describing Van Helsing, the film from the mid 2000s with Hugh Jackman. I just want another Van Helsing film, guys. Like, I don't know who has the power to make this happen, but pay Hugh Jackman as much money as it takes for Van Helsing 2. Like, we could cancel the Avengers indefinitely and like put all the money to getting Hugh Jackman to make Van Helsing 2.
Was it that good?
Oh, it was. Oh, it's such a. No, it's not. It's.
It's not.
It's not really that good a film. I just really enjoy. It's very camp. It's got Dracula. It's got Hugh Jackman as Van Helsing. He's hunting Dracula.
Vampires hiss at each other like cats.
Vampires hiss at each other like cats.
Oh, excellent.
Kate Beckinsale wears tight leather.
There's a crossbow that is like a
yeah, the fucking
machine
crossbow.
gun crossbow.
And there's no. The only way they explain that is they go, it's gas powered, but no amount of gas power can make the string on a crossbow fire that fast.
It's probably because it's not using string anymore.
It's so fucking unrealistic. But I love it.
To be fair, it sounds amazing in the same vein as the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, it's the same director, actually.
That explains a lot, because I really enjoyed the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, to be fair.
I kind of consider them part of the same cinematic universe, to be honest.
Yeah, which to be fair, if you think about it, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is a fanfic.
Yeah, it is.
It's a crossover fic, in fact.
Also, I feel like I may have said this before on the show. I've definitely said it to both of you before. If League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was made in the 2010s, it would have an entire franchise of cinematic universes by now. Because, like, it does the Avengers as well as the Avengers does.
I know,
it's better than the Justice League, that's for sure.
Imagine, like having an Alan Quatermain spin-off and finding out what Dorian Gray's been up to.
Oh, I'd love a standalone Dorian Gray film. From
fucking a TV series about Captain Nemo and what he finds under the sea. That'd be fucking amazing, actually.
And whoever sat on that license now needs to fucking get on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry for going off on that tangent. That is my personal bugbear. I want Van Helsing 2. I want more League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's fine. I'd be well up for a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen expanded universe. Sorry, Grace.
It's all right.
I'm seeing a lot of Good Omens crossover with Supernatural, incidentally.
I wonder why.
So I believe I was right when I said there's a lot of kind of... I feel like Good Omens is the spiritual sequel to the SuperWhoLock universe.
Yeah, it's in the exact same vein, to be fair, so...
True. So, Grace, what have you got there?
More Wincest.
I'm afraid so. I found some incest between the two brothers. However, I only sort of drew my attention because I looked over James's shoulder yesterday and there was a porn advert going on. about this guy who shrinks his missus to
Okay,
hide from his wife.
Let's have a bit of backstory here. So, without going into too much detail, my day job means that I go to a lot of weird, sketchy websites.
Sorry, you don't have to defend
No,
yourself.
Grace,
It's all right.
Grace
We're not
just
here to
caught you
judge.
having a
I'm
wank.
defending
That's
myself
what
on this. Means I have to go to a lot of sketchy websites, and one of these websites had porn adverts on.
Okay.
But you know the kind, like the hot singles in your area, like come to this town where you can meet MILFs who are keen, that kind of thing.
The citadel of MILFs awaiting.
The citadel of MILFs awaits you.
Where?
I don't know. If anyone could
Right.
tell me where the citadel of MILFs is, do let me know.
Right,
I'd
fuck
like
it.
Right
I'm off.
into the
write into the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com. Where is the citadel of MILFs? I would like to visit on my holidays.
Right, fuck it. I'm off into the garage to put my car back together, and then we're off on a quest.
Perfect. Okay.
Fuck's sake.
So,
So-
this advert came up. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It starts off with this man, and he's shagging this girl. His wife's coming up the stairs, and he's like, oh no, what are we going to do? He pulls out a shrink ray. He miniaturizes the woman.
She
then
hides in his boxes.
She hides in his boxes. They then go downstairs to have breakfast. He puts her on top of the pancakes that they're eating for breakfast. He then covers her in syrup. And then miniature covered in syrup is just sort of grinding against this giant penis.
Which is the pancake's penis.
Which we believe is the pancake's penis because we never see her get back in his pants. And then they make her big again. It was so weird.
Yeah, and then the wife walks in.
I
and
need
then,
to know
then it
where
loops.
it's from. It's the first time I've ever clicked on one of those pop-up ads. And the worst thing is when I click on that ad, it took me to a 403 page. Like, it's complete error. So I don't know what that film is. I need to know. So, I'm gonna go on a quest to find that porn. And if I find it, I will let everyone know.
I think your starter search term would be "Honey, I Shrunk the Mistress,"
I'm going to write that down. That's very clever.
which, of course, is one of the last franchises the beloved actor Rick Moranis made.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Did the guy look a bit like Rick Moranis?
No.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so Grace, why were you inspired by that when you sent this fic, which is called Gesundheit by Virtual Personal?
Well, I was reading the summary and it says Dean sneezes during a fairy banishing spell and takes in fairy dust. All is not good, especially for Sam, since every time they try to get down and dirty, his brother poofs into a thumb-sized fairy.
Huh.
Oh, what?
A thumb-sized fairy.
Oh.
So it's a Honey I Shrunk the Honey.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but with gay
Honey, I
sex.
Shrunk the Honey.
Ugh.
Wow.
So it's just a compilation of just they get remotely sexual and it's only.
I could see that being a problem.
Yeah, and then there's Tiny Dean.
And then
There.
it's up to the author to make it work.
So, I can't believe I'm asking this, but what happens to the dick inside him?
I think he gets turned before, or else he would have split himself in half.
That was my concern. Like, if
Well-
he's on the dick and then suddenly he becomes tiny, if the dick also goes to scale, that's going to cause some weird problems, because then Sam's going to have a tiny penis.
It's judging by the word count being 12,000. He definitely didn't burst
Yeah,
when it happened.
I would hope
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about the dynamics of how that works, so that might be something I read. I guess we'll find out.
Of course.
Hang on. Sam bucked his hips as he whined, Dean. Opening his eyes, Sam looked down to see no one. Sam's eyes widened. Dean? What the stop wiggling, I'm gonna fall off.
Oh.
Dean shouted, barely hanging on by gripping Sam's short hairs and sliding around on his cock.
Ooh.
That's so funny.
That sounds painful.
oh my fucking god, watch it. I really don't want to be ass pressed to death.
Yeah, there's some good lines.
Oh,
there.
if he's the top, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
safer for everyone involved if the top becomes tiny.
This is just this 2 inches tall Dean Winchester.
Who can now enter the butthole entirely.
Oh, no. God damn it. It was all Dean could do to hang on to Sam's cock. The way it was jerking and moving around and getting more slippery by the moment. Help, Sam! It was like trying to control a friggin' fire hose. And Dean lost.
Bloody hell.
That's
Amazing.
too funny.
That sounds good, to be honest.
Fuck's sake.
Dear.
I'm seeing a lot of Harry Potter. So I went to...
Same kind of fan base, I reckon.
Oh, for sure. But I went to crossovers because I was looking for specifically a SuperWhoLock fic.
Oh.
Where the three meet in sort
The
of
Holy
a Holy
Trinity.
Trinity. And I've not found that yet, which surprises me. But I'm seeing a lot of Harry Potter and Supernatural.
A lot of the same sort of monsters coexist.
Mm.
Although it would be a bit awkward that, like, I don't know, Sam and Dean roll up and trying to hunt down Ron Weasley's brother.
Here to hunt a ginger man.
I'm not a monster. I'm just ginger.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is a strange one. So it's called Random Porn by Watson Anapolkali. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that. I'll post it here. So let's see if you guys can do any better. So, it is a crossover between Supernatural Real Person, Doctor Who, the Super Who fandom, and Warhorse.
Warhorse.
I did wonder why Tom Hiddles was in this.
Yeah. Warhorse,
Okay.
the serious war movie about a horse. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch in. I didn't realise Tommy Hiddleston was in it. But...
Summary, Cass succumbs to heat stroke and Dean really shouldn't be turned on by that. How is Warhorse in that?
Don't know.
I am guessing it's going to be in one of the other chapters.
That would make a lot of sense.
Hmm.
That's a shame.
However-
I was really hoping it would all just come together into one, like, mashup.
However, if you look at the chapter list, I think there's a favourite here.
There's a lot of Destiel here.
Warning,
There
Loki
is a lot of
is a
Destiel.
tag.
Sorry, say again, Grace.
Warning, Loki is a tag.
That's a good warning to
That
have.
is a good warning. Also, Impala?
Isn't it-
Impala is the car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 1968 Chevrolet Impala.
Okay, that makes
So,
sense.
yeah, that's the car.
I was
However,
worried for the Impala.
there is there's the brilliant chapter title of Winchester,
Okay.
which is a threesome,
them.
and Hiddlebatch as well.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Hiddlebatch. Because
I like Hiddlebatch.
something I... So, all of these were written in 2013.
Yeah.
Right? Well before the Doctor Strange film, and well before Tom Hiddleston got cast as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So
Tom Hiddleston did not get cast as Spider-Man.
sorry, not Tom Hiddleston. I'm thinking of Tom Holland. I've mixed up my Toms. My bad.
Tom Hiddleston is Loki.
I for some reason I thought Tom Holland was in Warhorse.
I
Avengers
can
came
see,
out
I can see the
2012.
memories of our dramatic reading are so
And-
painful that you blotted them out.
And Thor
I've-
came out
yeah,
2011.
Nick's right. I have completely blanked out the existence of Tom Hiddleston after we did Fuck My Ass Paul Hollywood.
How dare you?
He's gone from my brain now.
It's funny you should say that because I mean after we finished recording that I went to Sophie's and guess what her and her mum were watching?
What?
Bake Off.
Fucking Bake Off.
Nice.
Oh,
I
did you
had to
did you
stand
tell
there
them?
and look. What?
Had to look into Paul Hollywood's glacier
Yeah.
eyes.
Did you
I
tell
had to
them
look
that
in-
you had just voiced the Silver Fox as he had sex with Loki, as played by James?
And I was like, I can't look at you in the same way again. This is the problem. I know it's very unlikely, but like, what if I were to meet Paul Hollywood on the street? I just don't think I'd be able to contain myself.
Wait, when you say you won't be able to continue, you mean you'll just immediately nut?
No, I'll just immediately
just say, like,
break down and either laugh or cry.
I could believe that.
Can't look him in the fucking face. Oh, man.
That said, what I was saying does sort of still stand, because this was before Benedict Cumberbatch was brought into the MCU. So now there are going to be more scenes with Tom Hiddleston and Benedict.
Maybe, but he was in Warhorse with.
They were also
Tom
in
Hiddleston.
Warhorse.
That's probably why.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
There.
Who was the horse?
The horse.
Was it Tom Hiddleston or was it Benedict Cumberbatch?
The horse was played by Saldafari. No, no,
that's a shame.
It was just a horse.
Because it would really tie into his Loki role if Tom Hiddleston could also play a horse. Norse mythology jokes for everyone there.
Fucking hell. And no one's laughing.
I found it funny.
Either way.
You're welcome, the 3 people who got that. Or, sorry, the 3 people that found it funny. It's not that niche of a joke.
No, because everyone's made it.
I'm sure everyone knows that Loki became a horse once and got pregnant as a horse.
I remember seeing this video online of Tom Hiddleston signing a load of things, and someone handed him a horse magazine. And he was like, "This is a horse magazine." And everyone was like, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah, it is.
And he was just like, "Oh." Oh.
Could that be from Warhorse?
No, this was after the Avengers.
Okay.
Can you fucking imagine, like, Tom Hiddleston getting backstage after that particular signing and explaining to, like, one of his staff, is like, "Oh, but somebody handed me a horse magazine. What's going on?" And then they explain, and he's like, "Oh, okay. I'm not just a supervillain in this, am I?"
No, you got history, boy.
Yes.
So I just found a very rare pair here.
All right.
This is called A Doctor and a Hunter Walked into a Bar. Now, before either of you click on this, which Doctor do you think this is?
Oh,
Seuss.
okay.
No, but 10 out of 10 for not guessing the obvious Doctor Who.
Dr. Mario.
That'll be good. No, I think this is too niche. You probably won't get
Dr. Dog.
This is Dr. Simon Tam from Firefly.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. The Doctor on the ship Firefly from the TV show Firefly. It has Simon Tam with Dean Winchester. The tags include male / explicit sexual content, not suitable or safe for work, plot what plot, drunk sex, walk of shame, and animated GIFs.
Animated
nice, they put
really?
GIFs.
There are GIFs. Oh, there are some GIFs in there. Some of them don't work anymore. There is gay porn in here.
Hey.
Yeah, fucking elders GIFs. You weren't kidding.
There's a man pounding another man.
Just what you want.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, very not safe for work. You weren't fucking kidding.
Honestly, if you're opening these at work, what are you doing?
Where do you work, and where can I hand my CV?
To be honest, I'm probably reading these fics so that I can review them on my next podcast. Hey!
So I have something here. And it's called The Watersport Collection by Sin Queen 69.
Oh, nice.
It's just a collection of piss fics.
Oh.
With 16 different pairings.
Wow.
One of whom is... Oh, no. There's 2 supernaturals here. There's Sam and Dean and Sam and Castiel.
Because of course there is.
There's also a fair few in here. There's some Batman in here as well. Obi-Wan Kenobi is involved.
What?
Yeah.
Here we go, the Watersport Collection. Sin Queen 69.
As an angel, Castiel has zero interest in wasting time with human propriety when he needs to deal with his vessel's bodily needs. So whenever he needs to go, he puts an illusion around himself and uses his grace to cloud the younger Winchester's mind to get him on his knees and swallow his piss. Wow. So I have no interest in
Whoa.
anything sexual yet. I'm just gonna use mind control to piss in this guy's mouth.
Yeah, notes, tags, water sport, non-consensual piss drinking.
Bloody hell.
Dark Castile, misuse of grace. Oh my god.
Yeah,
This is grace misuse.
Grace, you've been misused. I had no idea you had the power to make to just get people to.
Yeah, so fucking watch out, don't cross
Yeah.
me.
That seems like a stand, doesn't it?
My
My stand power is making you consent to being pissed in the mouth.
God.
And I assume it's called Golden Rain. We started JoJo Part 5 today, for anyone listening at home.
Actually, there is a lot of piss drinking in JoJo.
There
What?
was some piss drinking in JoJo.
Yeah. There's actually, it's happened
Is
quite
it in
a
the
few
kink
times.
sense or in like the Bear Grylls sense?
Yes.
I don't know, one was from a teacup, the other one had pissed down a tube, another time was... Oh, God. There's a lot of it, actually. We're being slowly drip-fed.
We'll cover it in its
Ba-dum-bum.
full eventually. Sorry, Grace, you posted something while I was talking.
Yes, I posted a crazy little thing called Love by
Ooh.
being forced to live bad writing.
Being forced to live bad writing.
Summary, just before Dean is about to hit the button on his handset to turn the mic, a rumbling voice belonging to the most irritating manager he's ever known interrupts him. We're trying to keep the order number of pulls to 15% to cars, Winchester, so next time at least try to get the food ready on time. And it is a McDonald's AU.
McDonald's AU.
What?
I
Sorry,
don't think there's
no, hang on. Really? There
Yeah.
is AUs out there where the characters just work in Mackie D's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Cass is a manager trying to do his job, and Dean makes it his mission to piss him off.
It's 15,000 words.
Yes. Yes.
Enemies to friends to lovers.
Yeah. And it says, I basically planned the whole thing in my head in an hour and then wrote it in 2.5 days. This is a self-indulgent crack. The author also did in fact design a floor plan of the McDonald's for this fic because the author is insane and doesn't
Brilliant.
know how to not obsess over something to a worrying degree.
So there are more
There
McDonald's
it
AUs
is.
than you'd expect.
Oh,
But also not enough to qualify as a proper tag.
I disagree.
There's a Yuri on Ice one here as well.
It's, I mean,
And the Bangtan Boys.
I suppose I kind of understand it. You know, because, well, no, because then of course they'd be like, I suppose, are they like office worker AUs and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, there's
Yeah.
office
Coffee shop.
AUs, there's
Mhm.
coffee shop. I mean, why wouldn't there be a fast food AU?
No, it
Yeah,
makes
yeah, I
sense to me.
suppose so.
Yeah. I can already imagine them going, hey, if you suck my dick, I'll put your star rank up.
So I have a fic here that's just called Grace.
Okay. Okay.
This is going to get fucking confusing, isn't it?
It is a mature fic between Castiel and Dean Winchester, and the other relationship is Castiel and Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who.
Hey!
Okie dokie.
Alternate timeline following the events of Supernatural Season 6 finale. Sam and Dean take it on themselves to deal with the new god. The results are sketchy
What?
at best. They should really know better by now than to play with fire. Whether or not it turns out for the best hinges entirely upon free will and, as the general want of the known universe, Captain Jack Harkness.
Bloody hell.
Why is Captain Jack the driving force behind everything in the universe?
I don't know. Because he's been there from the beginning, I guess.
Suppose,
Crikey.
yeah, there was the whole sort of...
He was the face of Bo, wasn't he?
He's lived
Yeah.
forever, so wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, that exists. It's compliant with Children of Earth, which is the best, arguably one of the best arcs of Doctor Who.
Which one was that?
It's the one where the kids started speaking in unison. It was season 3 of Torchwood.
I don't remember that. I did watch Torchwood.
It was one with the aliens that come down and try to buy all the children off Earth.
Why didn't we accept?
We tried to.
Yeah,
Some
how
people
much?
love their kids, Grace.
And the government that were clearly Tories tried to just sell off poor children. Like, these aliens come down and say they want 1/3 of the kids, or something like that. Might have been 1/5 or something. It shows, like, this cabinet meeting, and they're arguing how to do it fairly. And one of the Tories is like, well, we should just do, like, the schools that are worst off. Everyone's thinking it, right? And they do.
Oh, wow.
And no, it's a really good season of Tories, because you find out at the end, the true villains are just the Tories. Like, it's not even the aliens that are buying kids. It's just that the Tories are shits.
It's just that instead of the Tories telling the aliens to go away or we'll fucking nuke you, they decide, right, yep, get rid of the poorest third. Jobs are good.
Well, yeah, I mean, think of the amount of income. Imagine if that cleared the national debt.
Oh no, the aliens aren't offering anything in return.
Oh, really?
It's just buy or we'll fuck you up.
Oh, really? So it's a threat.
And the Tories like, okay, fair enough.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that series. It was very sad, though.
There's a threesome where they pick up and look after kittens.
Yes. Post that.
Sorry About the Kittens by Blood and Cream. I think it's a part of a bigger thing. I don't know what bunker fluff means. What does bunker fluff?
Bunker fluff.
I guess it's people living in a bunker and finding something wholesome to get through it.
I don't know, because the summary is, as they walked over the hill in the road, they saw a little boy staring at a fold-up cardboard table with a cardboard box swinging his legs over the side of his chair. Getting closer, Sam read the crooked black marker words on the side of the box, 3 kittens to a good home, and saw a little furry black and white head poke up. Cass picks up his pace. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. So yeah, bunker fluff, kittens, threesome MMM, humour, blowjobs, light angst, alternate universe, canon divergence. So it's quite a variation of tags here, where you've gone to fluff kittens to blowjobs and light angst.
So Castiel takes the kittens in.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a post-apocalyptic alternate universe. Yeah, because they live in a bunker. I've scrolled down. There's
Yeah, it does. The Men of Letters bunker, or the Batcave as it was referred to by Dean Winchester, was the secret base of the Men of Letters. It could only be accessed by the special key.
I've heard of the Men of Letters.
It's in Kansas, I think. Hang on a sec.
So the Men of Letters are the sort of an organization of people that sort of look after, they monitor supernatural nonsense.
Yeah, here we go. In 2013, it became Sam and Dean Winchester's new base of operations.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, yeah, we can try and take a kitten back. Dean might go for it. Probably not. We can try. We'll hide it. They're going to try and hide this cat in a...
Take all the kittens.
I swear to you, no harm will come to these cats. 4 kittens. They now had 4. It's not just 1 kitten, it's 4 kittens.
That's more risky. Probably
Yeah.
just start with 1.
I mean, saying that, this does kind of prove the escalation in Supernatural, because I suppose they start off bombing around the country and they end up with like a secret base.
And kittens.
And
And
now they've
kittens.
settled down with kittens.
Also an angel with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they kill God.
Goodness.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
At least I think they kill God. Oh, as I say, I skimmed the wiki. I could be wrong.
Well, I suppose they had to start somewhere.
Okay, was there anything else we wanted to cover?
There is.
Oh, okay.
After several minutes searching, I think I have found probably the crackiest pairing that we're going to find.
Okay.
So apparently, I think it's either Series 12 or Series 7. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it's in Season 7, Episode 12. Dean gains a fedora.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
And
You should know better, Dean.
in this fic, he brings this fedora back with him. And it turns out that his 1968 Chevrolet Impala is incredibly fucking jealous.
What, of the hat?
This is called The Jealousy of an Impala by Kibler Ears, because of course the fedora and the Impala are both fucking sentient.
Set during Season 7, Episode 12, Time After Time. Dean brings the fedora. I'm assuming he goes back to like the 1920s or something.
I think he ends up in the 40s at some point, yeah. But yeah, he brings the fedora back with him and the Impala gets jealous, setting out to destroy the fedora until Dean takes her for a ride and shows her
that was
how
my
much he loves
question,
her.
is who is it jealous of?
Yes.
Is it jealous of Sam for getting to wear a fedora, or is it jealous of the fedora for getting?
No, it's literally jealous of the fedora
Sorry, Dean's attention.
because it thinks that Dean loves the fedora more than he does the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad cars can't get jealous.
I think I'm going to read this, and then I'm just going
that.
to go outside to my garage because I've got some reassuring to do. And a fez to throw away.
And then you hope that your car doesn't try to kill your girlfriend out of jealousy.
No, absolutely not. Thankfully.
Here's hoping. I've seen a Glee crossover here. There probably is a Supernatural musical episode, just because, like, statistically.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough sort of there. They've got to do, like, an episode where the writers just thought, right, fuck it, musical.
Yeah, it's in season 10.
Hey. Excellent.
I'm surprised it took that long. Like, it took The Flash 3 seasons to get to a musical episode. And guess what the episode is called?
I'm not going to be able to.
Fanfiction. Yeah.
What?
It's just fan space fiction. It's Sam and Dean investigate a haunting at a theatre, and I guess it becomes a musical?
Oh my god.
Oh, Sam and Dean go to Michigan to investigate a case of a disappearance, only to find there is a play about their lives from the Supernatural books.
Oh.
Someone is writing a book about them in universe.
They're addressing the fandom fucking directly. I
feel like that happens a few times, yeah.
Bloody hell.
That's incredible.
Actually, Nick, you won't get this reference, but it looks like this is the Ember Island Players episode.
Oh, God.
Because there are people dressed up as people from Supernatural.
But badly.
Yeah. Like, that's on the IMDb page. Like, there's clearly someone dressed as Sam and Dean. There's a Castiel here as well. Someone's dressed as a robot for some reason. I'm going to have to revisit this at some point, once we understand what Supernatural is. But anyway, there's also a Glee crossover. It's called Donutverse Summary with spoilers. I don't know what the Donutverse is.
I don't know what the Donutverse is.
I'm going to Google Donutverse. The Donutverse is a sub-universe of Glee fanfiction.
Okay.
Why is it called the Donutverse, though?
It's a sub-universe of Glee, began in May 2011, which begs the question, what if Finn and Puck really had a desire for a dominant, submissive relationship? The story follows Glee episodes closely, starting with Season 1, and attempts to keep all canon language themes and occurrences intact.
At least they're committed, I suppose.
I don't know enough about Glee to comment, but I'm very impressed at the dedication.
Yeah,
to sort of keeping it canon compliant. That's very impressive. I like that.
Yeah.
And this is apparently a story so far. And somehow it crosses with Supernatural at some point.
Do they end up watching it? Does Supernatural as a TV show exist in the same universe as Glee does?
Oh God, I hope so.
No, just as like a TV show. You know, like the characters would go home and do what we might do, like, you know, switch on a bit of Supernatural and...
Doesn't look it.
Okay.
Like, they may have crossed over with Scooby-Doo, but they haven't crossed over with Glee just yet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Even though... Oh, Nick. Okay, one more thing before we go. Nick, I have some competition here for you.
Oh, okay.
This is a fic called Not Impossible by White Raven 1606. It is a mature fic, and the relationship is Impala/TARDIS. Sam and Dean hunt something that's making people disappear. The Doctor would call the something a weeping angel. Then the TARDIS and the Impala, well, that's complicated. As in they have a baby car complicated.
It's nearly 12,000 words, 6 chapters, and it's not fucking finished yet, even though it was last updated in 2013.
Sadly, it's probably never going to be finished, but the fact that...
Do they end up selling the baby car to a professor who has a young protege called Marty?
Yeah. That'd be something.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my god.
This looks to be the Matt Smith era. Sorry, Nick, you might have to read this one instead.
I think I might have to. I'm utterly fucking
Spoiled
stunned.
for choice. This looks rad, though.
That's incredible.
But yeah, I think that's all we have time for, to be honest.
There's a lot to cover. Like a hell of a lot to
Yeah,
cover.
we were never going to get to the bottom of this. Like, Supernatural, I believe, is the largest fandom.
Yeah.
At least in terms of number of fics written. So, it was always going to take a while.
Of course, and I think we will only ever scratch the surface with the amount of stuff that's out there.
Yeah, so what have we learned today, Grace?
Don't call me out like this. I don't know.
Okay.
He's always trying to trip me up by like questioning my
By asking-
intelligence, and I fall every time.
It's not me questioning your intelligence. I was asking... What are
You
your...
literally said, "What have you learned?" And the answer is always nothing.
Fine. Okay, let me rephrase it. Grace, have you enjoyed looking at Supernatural?
Yes, I think they're a very, very lively bunch.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot here. I'm surprised some of the crossovers I expected have not shown up.
I mean, they probably have. It's just lost in the
that's true.
masses of
Yeah, there's so much here.
the amount of content is otherworldly.
That's very true. Oh god, I've just seen something else. I'm just gonna have to mention this. This is it's called The Destiny of a King. I might read this instead. It's called The Destiny of a King by Blue Harlequin. The main pairing is Sam Winchester and Boromir, son of Denethor.
Oh my god!
Oh, what?
Sean Bean's character from Lord of the Rings. Yeah. It's 18,000 words.
Yeah.
What's he doing
I think I know
dating
what you're reading
Boromir?
now. Yeah, what are they doing dating Boromir?
I don't know.
Why not?
I might have to find out. So yeah, I'm gonna look. There's some Broadchurch in here as well.
Oh bloody hell!
It's James Bond. Alec Trevelyan and Sam Winchester is here too. Another Sean Bean character.
Get in.
Yeah, someone clearly quite likes the concept of Sean Bean having sex with Sam Winchester.
Has Sean Bean ever been on Supernatural?
I don't think so, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'm googling.
Same.
Now. Oh no, he has.
As
Oberon.
what episode?
as King of the Fairies.
Oberon, King of the Fairies.
Oh my lord!
Yeah.
Nice.
Played by Sean Bean.
I take it they kill him.
So apparently he is he's one of the ancient primordial beings. He's a younger brother of God, Chaos, Pagan, and Death.
Excellent.
And how is Titania?
Don't know.
Oh dear.
Oh shit, Pagan's played by John Shepherd from Stargate Atlantis. A lot of familiar faces in Supernatural.
They did accumulate a budget.
Guess as they got bigger, they could sort of afford to bring in higher and higher caliber actors.
I'm just seeing. Doesn't look like Titania shows up.
I was just joking. Oh.
But Titania wasn't real.
No,
She was added by Shakespeare.
She was a Willie Shakes character. His strong, independent woman. Insert.
Fuck's sake. I don't think anyone has ever accused Shakespeare of writing OCs.
Yeah.
And why not?
I suppose so. Yeah. I don't think we're ever gonna see the depths of Supernatural. We should probably
No, of
revisit it
course.
once me and Grace eventually get time to actually watch some Supernatural. Maybe we'll just go through some of the episodes and sort of see what's out there.
It's quite good. I'm having more fun than I thought I would.
Yeah.
So I was told at one point, I had a conversation with someone, they were like, oh yeah, watch Supernatural. I was like, oh, it's already been spoiled for me. I already know that one of the characters dies. And they're like, no, wait till season 2. I was like, what? And they're like, they're always dying. It don't matter. Just watch
Yeah.
it. I was like,
Like,
what?
yeah.
So on every main character, when I've gone to the Supernatural wiki, all of them have a deaths page, but normally it's like 4th death, fifth death. So, like, they die plenty.
Bloody hell.
I'm only sort of halfway through the first season, and our Dino's already been cured of an incurable illness.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh dear no.
When he's starting
Hardy.
from that point, where's it going to go from there?
Just different ways to make you cry.
Ooh.
Maybe they weren't just like content with one death. They're like, well, what if he died in a different way? And they're like,
presumably
yes,
it's like tied to contract stuff.
let's bring him back. And yeah, but it's the same people
Yeah, I imagine it's like,
dying multiple times.
we only signed you up for 3 seasons. There's a chance if you don't renew, we're gonna have to kill you off. So we write you out. We write out a loophole, and then if they sign their contract to come back, they're like, okay, well, bring him back from the dead. I don't know.
You can sum up Supernatural by saying everybody dies at the end, and in the middle,
Yeah,
and at the beginning.
that's a good way to talk about it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Incidentally, Chaos, one of the other primordial beings, is played by Kevin Bacon, meaning everyone involved in Supernatural is 1 degree away from Kevin Bacon
Wow.
in the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon game. So there you go. We've fucking cracked Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, there we go.
So
It all started with Supernatural.
I don't think there's anything else I can add to this, to be honest.
No, I think we've arrived.
Yeah, so I've definitely found something I want to read. So I'll be looking into this over the next week or so.
Yep.
And then we'll come back and record again soon.
Yeah, I may have seen more of it by that point.
Here's hoping. Maybe you should just skip to the ending and just see how much of that makes any sense.
No,
No
I don't
way.
want to. I don't want to do that. I
Okay.
kind of want to experience the slow burn. that
It's
they
a
get
very
to-
slow burn.
Yeah, that they get to over the course of 15 seasons before
Right,
eventually
hang on.
gearing up to kill God.
Let me double check this. I did the maths not long ago. Let me just 45-minute episodes times around 20 episodes a season.
While he's doing the maths, I finished Word of Honor.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that soon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Too Gay for China as well. It was actually really good. It shouldn't have been, but it was.
So I may have done my maths wrong because it is getting a bit late. It'll take you around 11 days. 11 days, assuming you don't sleep.
Yeah, assuming you don't sleep, eat, or get up to go for a piss.
So you've got till you could have finished Supernatural by the time we record next.
I could, but I have work to go to.
Assuming you don't sleep
Or work.
or work
Yeah.
or anything else. What's the matter, Nick? You're not committed to this show.
I am committed to the show, but unfortunately, I'm committed to my day job, which actually pays me a fucking salary. So
It's always about money with you, isn't it? God.
yes, it is.
Ah.
Exposure doesn't pay my mortgage, Jim.
Oh, you're right. Well, I'll let you off this time.
Hey.
Okay, we'll come back to this once you've finished. Well, we'll come back with our fix next time. We'll also come back when you finish Supernatural.
Yes, we can have like a fresh look.
Exactly. In the meantime, thank you for listening, everyone who's been through this with us. Join us in 2 weeks when we come back and talk about what we've read. If you enjoyed the show, you know the usual drill, like, share, etc. All our episodes are on YouTube now as well. You can find us there. Feel free to write in at thefanshippingforecast@gmail.com if there's something you liked, if there's something you didn't like. Yeah. And I hope you listen to us soon.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you and good night.
Good
night.
night.